Next up, we're going to be doing some Impoppable with no monkey knowledge over here on Alpine run. So we're going to head there with Benjamin as our hero. And our goal here is to showcase some towers that we don't usually use, as well as Benjamin, who's a hero we haven't used before. We're going to place down our first dart monkey over here all the way to the left until red, up until red, right there, and then another dart monkey over here, left until red, up until red, right there. Spending a little extra time as that's the more important dart monkey. We're going to upgrade the long range darts, and then we're going to save up for the enhanced eyesight. And what's really nice about this opener is with just these two dart monkeys, we can save up for Benjamin, who costs 1440. We just need to upgrade this over here to the triple shot as well. So this opener is quite good. You could save up for pretty much any hero in the game with this, except for maybe Churchill. We're grabbing the very quick shots right there. And saving up for the triple shot, which I've always thought is a little bit of a weird upgrade. You go from shooting faster to throwing 3 projectiles. But who am I to question the monkey towers? There we go, we have the triple shot, we're good to go now. We're going to save up for Benjamin, who's going to go down here in this corner over here. And maybe that's why this dart monkey is so strong, is because it has a very interesting upgrade path here. One other thing to note about this is we're going to hit the 1440 threshold at the end of a round, and then the next round is very, very quick. So make sure that you're ready to slow things down and place down Benjamin, as you want to get that extra round worth of XP and bananas. So we can see here we're able to deal with those pink balloons as well. Pretty good, huh? Nothing scarier than early game pink balloons. And here at the end of this round is the 1440. Slowing things down. And make sure you just get Benjamin down. There we go. And then we can speed back up.
5 stars.
The next thing we're going to place down is a ninja monkey, who's going to go up here just against this dart monkey and to the right. And I recommend slowing things down for this as well. Here we go. Right there, there. Place it, and then we can go faster again. If you don't get that ninja monkey down quick enough, you will die. We're also going to grab the ninja discipline and the sharp shurikens, and then the seeking shuriken. Now we're saving up for a double shot, and we're getting money really fast, right? So this is a pretty decent little opener here. Once we get the double shot, we realize we need the ability to pop the lead balloons. So we're going to place down a bomb shooter over here. It's going to go all the way up until red, to the right until red, up here. Looks good, right? And then we're going to set this to strong. And we're going to get one more bomb shooter up over here, to the right until red, up until red. There we go.
5 stars.
Now we have a pretty decent opener, right? So let's go ahead and get rid of this dart monkey over here. And then we're going to place down an alchemist up in this corner, all the way to the left until red, up until red. We're also going to set this to strong, and then we're going to upgrade this to the acidic mixture dip. And now we can come over here and we're going to place down a monkey village. It's going to go all the way over here, right until red, And then we can see the Alchemist has the white outline. We're going to go down below the Alchemist and then back up. See how that white line comes off? Right there. Place it, get the bigger radius.
Tasty.
And then we're also going to get the jungle drums. We come back over here and we upgrade this to the Moab Mauler. And we're going to be having some fun with this tower later, but we're just going to get the Moab Mauler for now. We're going to come down here and upgrade the extra range and the frag bombs. And start saving up for the cluster bombs. There we go, we have cluster bombs. Pretty good, right? We're also going to be saving up for the recursive cluster. We can see they're having this for the camo balloons is still pretty productive for us, but we will be getting rid of it at some point. Grabbing the recursive cluster, feeling pretty good. We're also going to get the bigger bombs and the heavy bombs. And then we can come back over here and start upgrading the radar scanner.
5 stars.
As we can't rely on this Ninja Monkey forever, right? So saving up for the radar scanner right now. There we go. Once we get the radar scanner, we no longer need this, and we can get the money back. So we're going to do that. And then we're going to come over here and get down a glue gunner. That glue gunner is going to go all the way up here until we barely get out of range. Right there, see that? Right there, and then left until red. And then we're going to set this to strong. And then we're going to get the bigger globs and the glue splatter. And save up for the balloon dissolver. And then we come back over here and start upgrading our monkey village a little bit more. We're going to upgrade the primary training and then the primary mentoring. That way all of our towers get a little more pierce. We can also get the bigger bombs for free and the heavy bombs. And then to get more towers out that we don't usually use, we're going to upgrade the Moab Assassin. This gives us even more damage to Moabs. Then we're going to sell this Ninja Monkey over here and upgrade our Alchemist with the stronger stimulant and get the stronger acid and perishing potions. We do need just a little bit more popping power though, and we're going to get that with a Boomerang Monkey, which we're going to place down over here. We can place it down over here. If you can't place it over here, you can place it over here as well. But we're going to place it right here as this is the better spot. Right there is good. We're going to upgrade the longer range and the red hot rings and then upgrade the top path to more glaives. And now we have a pretty good build. We're going to come back over here and save up for the Moab Eliminator, which is definitely a tower we haven't used before. But we just wanted to show some of the cooler towers out there. And this tower is going to do a pretty good job for us. We already tested this build a little bit and it worked for us, so we're going to continue down it. Although we see here, this isn't really popping a whole lot for us just yet, is it? This is at 11,000, 26,000, 5,000. This is popping pretty well for us, actually. And this hasn't done a whole lot either. But this is really just for cleanup and slowing things down for our bomb shooters over here, as well as the boomerang throwing monkey.
Big fish.
Here comes round 60. But we have a Moab Assassin, and this would be a great time to use the ability. We're not using it though, you don't really need to. But if you're interested in going fast, that's one way to do it. And we can also check how much money is made for us here. It's 11,000, which is pretty good, and you see this number is continuously going up. He has this ability called skimming, so every time a balloon spawns, he gives you money. We also see Benjamin throwing out the Trojan, which is this little pink thing that goes onto the balloons. That makes it so that they don't spawn any children and gives you $1 per layer. So that is pretty good as well. And Quincy's almost level 10 now. The level 10 ability, which I think is the stronger ability, it's really powerful in making a ton of money for you really quickly. Downgrades most newly spawned balloons by 1 rank and gives you double the cash per pop, which is very strong. And we're still sitting here saving up for the Moab Eliminator, but we're getting pretty close.
Big fish.
$30,000 is quite a bit of change. Almost there, and we haven't really had too much excitement in terms of balloons getting past us. So this build is pretty strong, even though it is kind of weird looking. There we go, we have the Moab Eliminator, and we can see we get even more range there. Popping those stacked Moabs very easily, which is very cool as well. And then we're going to come over here and start saving up for the Glaive Lord, which is very strong as well. Although I can't say too much more about Glaive Lord, as it's a tower I haven't used a ton in the past, but I know it's strong enough to get us through the Impoppable run that we're doing here. I do know that one of the criticisms people have with the Boomerang Monkey is that it used to pop a larger range of balloon types than it currently does without the red hot rings. And I think that's one of the reasons that you don't see the Boomerang Monkey used as much anymore. It is pretty cool watching this Moab Eliminator deal with these Moabs here. Let's watch how it deals with these BFBs. Here we go. Pretty cool. It takes care of those Moabs in 2 hits. That might make it the best tower in the game. Still dealing with all these balloons pretty quickly. So that's a pretty good feeling as well. And this has started to get some decent pops on it, even though this probably has more. Yep. This tower is about 1/10 of the cost of this one, and it has more pops. So if you're ever wondering how to get more AoE, right here, this tower does a really good job of popping the excess balloons. And it does a pretty good job on Moabs too. People underrate it for how much it can do to a Moab. It's not that bad. And it's even better if you have Striker. So if you like bomb shooters, Striker's the hero for you. And if you like money, you can have Sushi Benjamin. Here comes round 80, but luckily we have a Moab Eliminator. Are we going to pop it almost instantly? Not quite, but still pretty quick. And nothing really got past this secondary look here, which is a good sign for the build. We do see the importance though of this being on strong. We don't want this to be targeting over here when all of these little balloons are sneaking by. That would be really bad for us. We'd lose a ton of value from our Moab Eliminator. And now we're getting really close to having enough for the Glaive Lord. So we're going to pay attention and get that upgrade here. And there we have it. We are going to upgrade this glue gunner over here just a little bit more, but we want to get just a little more glue on the front end of our track too. So we're going to place down a glue gunner over here, right below this, to the right until red, up until red. Right there looks good. We're going to upgrade the bigger globs and the glue splatter, and then upgrade the Moab glue. And then we can come back over here and upgrade the balloon liquefier. Just to give us a little more damage. Especially if something gets over here, we get one more shot with this, and then it pops before it comes back over here and then gets really risky, right? We want to avoid that at all costs. So let's come over here and place down another alchemist, as we have a lot of towers now with not a whole lot of alchemists. So we're going to set that alchemist down, set it to strong, upgrade the larger potions all the way to the Berserker Brew. We're also going to get the stronger acid and the perishing potions while we save up for stronger stimulant. And we can see here this alchemist is doing a lot of work buffing our really expensive towers over here. Constantly throwing those buffs around. Grabbing the stronger stimulant, and then we come back over here and we're going to save up for the balloon solver. Do you have a problem? This will solve it. We just need 20,000 more. Just a little bit of money. Right there though, we dealt with those stacked mobs very easily. And here come the DDTs. Those aren't going anywhere. We do a lot of damage to mobs. And even though we see some stacked stuff up there, we're somehow getting these with the glue gunner, which is kind of interesting. I'm surprised that's working that way. Round 93, taken care of. And this is set to first, which we just realized, but we should set this to strong.
5 stars.
Anytime you build this glue gunner, this should always be set to strong because we want this to target the mobs. So that was a mistake on our part. And now we're almost to the 26,000 mark, so we're going to get the balloon solver. And that's pretty good, but we also need something else. So why not get a ice tower over here to hold things down as they get through. Right there looks good. We're going to upgrade the larger radius and the refreeze. And then we're going to come up here and get the top area all the way to the embrittlement. And we can see here with stuff that has a bigger hitbox, we're able to hit those. You see the pop count is going up, but nothing's over here, right? So we are in fact hitting stuff over here. And let's go ahead and place down another alchemist. Right here looks good. We want to buff these towers. We're going to set this to strong, so we don't forget again. The stronger stimulant and then the perishing potions. And then to give us just a little bit more speed, we can come over here and place down a sniper monkey within the range of our monkey village. We're going to upgrade this to the deadly precision and set it to strong. Gives us plenty of damage. We're also going to get the fast firing and even faster firing. You can see tons of value there. And then from here, if we're interested in going faster, we can just place down some mob maulers over here. All those mob hitboxes are in our way. Set that to strong. Upgrade the bigger bombs and the heavy bombs. And no problem, right? Let's go ahead and add another mob mauler here. Set it to strong. Just to help us deal with this BAD. And it's going to get popped down here with no problem. And if anything runs by, don't worry, we have 2 towers to slow things down and do even more damage. There we go. And there you have it. Round 100, Impoppable, with no monkey knowledge and Benjamin as our hero. And a variety of different towers doing more popping for us. We can also see here that the Glaive Lord that we placed down and didn't really understand did a fair bit of popping for us. 700,000. And how does that compare to our Moab Eliminator? Just a little bit more. So the Moab Eliminator did do some pretty good performance for us there.